eat that food, y'all lay down, and y'all get some rest in your Odessa. Y'all make sure y'all clean up all the house and make sure y'all leave everything right. We left. I said, hey, Mom, I just was telling you, I'm stuck on my own dad. Why you tell him? He said, what you want me to do, lie to your dad? He said, what do you think? You want to get me in trouble? I'm like, you think about it. He said, wait a minute. How come he's with you? Because he's just like you. And you put him on, he older than me. And it was nothing else. He was right in his act. And I was thinking, Lord said, I worked directly with the police. I said, oh, wow. He just told on me. And my old dad said, hey, he knew he liked this. You got to be around guards that just like you. He picked out the guards he would mind me being around. They acknowledged me. He was educated. He figured, yo, he gave me some direction. Born savior. He was in my corner. He figured, yo, hey, Mo, he had a lot of heart. You know, just the law. He kept me in the loop, was happening in Mecca. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of people, you don't mind, you gotta be around somebody. You don't want to be around somebody get you king out of love. Love, that's out. You know, you should be by yourself. The Lord said, hey, he didn't take justice with him that night. And you don't need nobody to get the jump on you over some BS out. Just happening phenomenally, things fall into your hands. And then things happen. You understand? And that's what I'm talking about. You know, you gotta be very swift. You don't want to be responsible for something that happens stupid. You know what I mean? Be very, very careful, even with yourselves. You know what I'm saying? What you eat, all of that. That makes a lot of sense. Because that draws up a reaction and a behavior, whatever you do. And I said, oh, wow, man. I'm with somebody, because you don't want to be around any old body. And the only people you got to be around, see, listen, civilized is held responsible for the uncivilized. And that's uncivilized. And you the one that's battling with yourself, because you got to make sure inside you that you got to correct all of that that's going on, what's going on wrong. You know, like got the demon on one side and the angel on the other side. Listen, you got to take complete charge and say, hey, this is what I have to do. I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to do this. And stay on your point. You can't even let nothing take you this way and take that way. Because that's what it's all about. That's what's happening here. You got to have the knowledge of your true and living self. That's all they have to do. And everything else will fall in place. Peace.
Hey. All right, before the next speaker comes on, peace, I'm to God, Divine Prince of Law. I want to inform everybody that if you need to use the bathrooms are over there. Not over here. The bathrooms over here. And once again, I want to reiterate, man, that we're hoping that more than just a familiar players that always get paying bills, right? Give us a chance to hear what you got to say. You know, give us a chance to see where you come from, who you are. Because right now, man, our nation is growing. And we got all kind of people coming from everywhere, you know, all kind of branches of knowledge, right? But we manifest the supreme intelligence of Allah's living mathematics in this culture, which distinguishes itself from any other. You got to understand that. We are Allah's 5%, you know, known around the world as being the gods on earth, right? And we hold that title because we have earned it. We have shown and proved, man, through our years, right? I have been honored to have 50 years of experience with this nation. And I've seen this, man, we were very few to where now we're, I dare tell you, man, around the planet, we're in the hundreds of thousands, close to a million, because this knowledge has affected the whole world. And Mecca is the root of our civilization. You must understand that. I know that we have places in North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, overseas, Central and South America. But remember that it all began here. We hold fast to the principles that that empowered us to be who we are today. Some of us, man, I know some of y'all, man, over many years ago, y'all were like this. Now you're like this. So as much as you have increased in your physical and perhaps, man, your vocation, I would like to see how you have advanced not only in your teaching, but what you are teaching. All right? Don't look at these small things and think that there's not going to be anybody here. I am certain, man, this nice day there's going to be plenty of God and earths here. Right? So we don't see each other on a regular basis no more, but for you that are here now, please let us know who you are and what you stand for. Peace.
Hey. My name is God Perfection 360 Allah. Today, mathematics is wisdom born. Wisdom born, born knowledge, 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 born wisdom, and wisdom born wisdom. Born culture freedom, born knowledge, knowledge born equality, equality born wisdom, wisdom born wisdom, born culture freedom, born knowledge, born power, refinement, born understanding, equality, the born. Born culture freedom, born knowledge, knowledge born equality, equality born wisdom, born goodness, spirit born God, born knowledge, power, refinement, born equality, equality born wisdom, wisdom born culture freedom, born knowledge, knowledge born equality, born God, born goodness, sword, born knowledge, power, refinement, born equality, equality born wisdom, born our culture, born my culture, our God. Tell us why was Yaku so successful in all his undertaking? Because the people who are just followers, follow Yaku's laws regards to what he told them to do, they did it, and now they pay whatever law they wrote. Yaku did not bring prison out to sports people. When one fell victim to the law, the penalty was in death. It was enforced everyone that fell victim. When you sit at home and wait for a mission guard to bring you food, your family didn't know. Now Cypher, me and my people have been waiting, me and my people have been lost from home for 379 years. I tried the so-called mystery God, but bread, clothing, and home have received nothing but hard time, hunger, nakedness, and out of doors, also being killed by the ones who advocate that kind of God. And no one even came to the Son of Man came to aid by name my prophet, W.D. Farad. What's the coverage of the planet Earth? 24,896 miles, approximately 25,000 miles. So I like to say peace to my nation. I love my nation. I love my brothers and sisters and the babies. I'm from the Oasis, born and raised in the deserts, Astoria Project, Allah Project, Queensbridge. Right now I'm resting in Pelon. Building, destroying the devil with God to whom and what, God. I love y'all, God. I'm here. I just turned power wisdom. Thursday, God. I had knowledge for many years. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Name of Allah, the true and living God. Asiatic ruler, God. I'd like to say, it's a pleasure to be out here in the Universal Parliament. We all must basically stick together even more now than ever. We have our nation's newspaper, The Son of Man, created by Universal Shamrock, who made and designed the original flag. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you like this. What's in here, even though some of the stuff is from the past, it applies to the day. But the history is written in accordance with the day. And I'm gonna let you know that this is what we need, God. And the more advanced version will be coming up as far as I've heard. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'll write a couple of articles in here myself. But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? We have to keep running and going, God. Regardless of what. It's all about getting that knowledge out there. And this is the knowledge from the firstborn, Universal Shamrock, ABG, and a few of the other brothers. Also, this is the knowledge that was given to them by the Father of Allah. We must keep it original. You know what I'm saying? No duplicating or pretending or anything like that. We just have to keep it original. But that's what it's about. So let this rally be successful. But later for how y'all can be successful in his undertakings, how are we going to continue to be successful? So we are successful. Regardless to whom or what. Because we are the true and living gods and earth of the planet. And we dominate everything. Regardless to whom or what. We just have to use our power. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. The truth will set you free. The truth will get you anything and everything that you need. All you got to do is keep it up front and tell them. Peace.
Hey. My name is All Light. Today's mathematics is wisdom born. Wisdom born. That's it. Wisdom born. Wisdom is to manifest whatever you're thinking about. Whatever in your mind, you can manifest. You can make it born. You can bring it into existence. I want to talk about this here. because it's dear to my heart. It'll be 53 years since the man been gone come June 13th. It'll be 53 years. I don't see no babies here right now. I gotta deal with what's on my mind, what's in my heart, because it's that real. The man told us the babies are the greatest. I got this knowledge at 14. I'm 64 now. I got a lot of hurt, man. And the hurt is because of the things I did. The part that I played. And what we gotta realize, all of us play a part in this. Everyone. There's no big eyes. There's no little U's. We all got a part to play in this nation. And it doesn't matter where your part is at, but do your part. Now, I really want to talk about my brother, University Shamgar, because there's a lot of things going on about this flag. A lot of things going on about people selling this flag. There's a lot of things going on because Allah House looked the way it looked, and people were selling these flags and ain't bringing a damn thing back. And I take it personal because I designed the flag in 1973. The flag said MGT GCC with a 6 and a star in the center of the 6. I took it to the old man. The old man took me to meet University Shamgar. First thing the University Shamgar asked me when I showed them that piece of, I ain't even got the word for it. Yeah, I said art, you know what I'm saying? So when Shamgar looked at it, first thing the man asked me, did I go 100 years? And I said, yes. And he said, well, tell me the first degree in the student enrollment. And I said, who's the original man? Yes. The original man is the maker. He said, stop right there. We got a flag that consists of the sun, moon, and stars. That's man, woman, and child. What makes you think that they need a flag of their own when they are part of the same nation? Therefore, if you the maker, make your goddamn own. Don't claim jump what I did. Oh, claim jump. So that means don't take ownership or claim jump what somebody else manifests. And it seems to me, I don't know about nobody else, but it seems to me that a lot of people is claim jumping. You know, people talking about patterning something. Then you got some liquor store with the flag on it. You know what I mean? And it comes from me and a lot of the rest of us not doing what the fuck we supposed to be doing. And I'm saying it like that because it gotta be that real, man. And we all play a part in it. And we all gotta check it. If we don't check it, man, oh man, oh man. All I'm gonna say is this here, man. The law's the God. Not the fraud, not the fraud, Word is God. The law is the God. We gotta get it together, man. You know, we had a brotherly love in Mecca at one time. We had a brotherly love in Medina one time. And it hurts me, man, that we don't have that same love today. The brothers don't even check on their brothers no more. We gotta get together, y'all. But truth be told, all we got is each other. And if we don't take care of each other, who's gonna do it? The world is in so much semblance now. You got broads cutting off their chests, niggas cutting off their wee-wees. Babies is killing babies. Like they can't wait to get on a t-shirt. These are the things we gotta attack today. The devil is wrong. 100%. All day, every day. And he ain't stopping. So we better not stop. We better get back in the groove of it and tell it the way it is. And stop sugarcoating these niggas shit. Stop sugarcoating. Tell the truth. Directly to the point. That's the Lord's mathematics. Peace.
All right, we're going to keep the wisdom flowing. Peace, God. I'm Divine Prince of Law. Right, and it seems as though I've always, man, wanted to come on, man, and assist my brothers, you know, because sometimes, man, there's some hesitancy. I understand that, you know. We have so much here, so much in here, so much going on in here and out there. The reason why I point to the heart is because, like, as of late, man, you know, I try to stay out of my head and just express what's in my heart. You know, heart being symbolic, man, symbolic to what I'm feeling. You know, this is what 71 looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Looking good.
If we can dress up the outside, you know, and when we come to the look pretty good, man. But nobody sees before I go to bed what I gotta do, man, to keep this going. You know what I'm saying? We learned a long time ago, man. You eat right, you'll live right. All right? And this holds true. Right now, here in New York City and other parts of New York, there are what you call food deserts, where people are not able, man, to either get food, right, or they have to travel a long distance to find decent food, right? And a lot of us, man, realize, man, that a lot of our people, you know, since COVID-19 has impoverished a lot of folks that had money before, they ain't got it now. We find ourselves, man, shopping at the 99-cent store. You know what I'm saying? But we were told a long time ago, man, that the conditions that we see now, just like the Dave's degree, man, why was Yakub so successful in all of his undertaking? We see, man, that he's finding some of the success by having, man, all this turmoil and chaos in your life. You know, but we are a lost 5%. We knew that this day would be coming. And any of us, man, that have been around for long and are ingratiated in this knowledge, man, know that this is no accident what's going on. But what do we, as the lost 5%, what do we do? Do we give in to the madness and the chaos? Because I'll tell you something, I'm not marching up and down Fifth Avenue behind a bunch of 85 or 10%, right, to suit their agenda. What's our agenda? An agenda, man, is a timetable we have set for ourselves to accomplish certain things. There's an agenda as a law school in Mecca. We have an agenda, a certain amount of time before we may have put up that building, but it entails some planning and some effort on the part of not just the one that had the idea, but all of us coming together, man, for one common cause, right? If you put one together, man, you know, just go through the mathematics of one, you're gonna come up with God. And that's who we are. We are one nation with a lot of various ideas, diverse thinking. Some people, man, their education level isn't up to our standards. Like in 2022, and some gods and earth and families do not have access to computer knowledge or the internet or what have you, man. It's like you're stuck in the past. You know, you got to elevate yourself, man, to contend with the things that are going on now. Right? We say a lot, man, about saving the baby, but you can't save nobody till you save yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt in my mind, man, that a lot of the fire and enthusiasm we had before, it has waned in certain individuals that have seen things, man, now, like you go to attacking somebody else's knowledge. The minute you say something, man, you're in dispute with someone. When I say something, I don't want to be in dispute with you. If you think, man, that what I'm saying is incorrect, then let's talk about it. Let's do it about it. Don't go behind my back and put it on Facebook or Twitter. Yo, the guys don't know what they're talking about. He did this. And that's why I don't come to Parliament. Because all I see is niggas. All they doing is drinking. And a bunch of old guards come together. They keep spitting in our face about some things that don't apply to me. Well, I need to tell you something, man. Our foundation's 120 degrees alike. You know, and I'm telling you right now, most of these cats, man, if you press them on their lessons, they'll fold like potatoes. They'll fold like potatoes because they don't have a clue about who we are. You can dress the part, but what's that old saying, man, front ain't easy. Because sooner or later, one of us is going to ask you, what's today's degree? Yeah, I don't want to hear about, well, I'm renewing my history. God, I've been so busy. You know, you establish, man, your foundation. Shore up your foundation. Because for any foundation, any building you see that has a foundation, there's what they call pillars. Pillars to hold up that foundation. If your foundation on shaky ground, then it's going to fall. It's going to fall. My name is Divine Prince of Law. That has meaning. That has meaning, you know? But my name is not my attribute. You gotta get that straight. My name is not my attribute. Your attribute, man, is the characteristics that enable you, man, to distinguish yourself from everybody else. Because we're a nation of one, but all of us, man, we're not carbon copies of one another. We're not marching to the same beat. At least I'm not. I never have. You know, but I do understand that by principle, there's certain things I'm not going to do.
I appreciate your
Things I ain't going to do. I won't do nothing that for in the national interest without the sanction of the people that are around me. Because you got plenty of people writing books. Who are you? I don't know you. Ain't been to Parliament once. I was just given privy to a new book that's come out that's got our lesson. It's on lesson. You know, and I'll tell you something. I've read a lot of these books that produce, man, have our lesson, and they don't be right. All you gotta do, man, we have a few words, and you'll see, man, it's been distorted. See, when I got now, I like to think that the one that came to me, he came at a specific time with correct information. This is why I stayed. You know, I didn't come in here blind to myself being black, or knowing that in the time I was in, man, that there was a hell of a time here in America. You know, I don't dwell on the past. I do what is now, but I am not going to negate my past to know, man, that the foundation I had is what enabled me, man, to stand here today on strong legs. With still a strong voice, advocating for what is right. When we say we just and true, we talking about doing things right. You know, we stand against crime. Crime is off the hook. All right? There's a lot of people we stand against, man, drug addiction. Drug addiction is taking on a whole new level. The drugs are different now, and they're twice as deadly, 3 times, 100 times more deadly. So we, man, suggest that you don't involve yourself with it. The best way to stop it is to never stop. You know what I'm saying? And this is not me to say that you cannot have your pleasure, because just because a man has a drink or might smoke some weed, I still hold me, man, that you are not addicted. But when your life becomes unmanageable, that's when you got a problem. To me, there's a time and place for everything, and now is the time where we have to come together, man, more than ever, man, because this beast is coming for you. If you haven't noticed, man, you know, as much as I respect Eric Adams, I know what he's doing. you're looking at the implementation of a total police state here in the city of New York. You know what I'm saying? There is a conspiracy going on. And once again, to conspire means to come together. But I don't deal in conspiracy theory, I deal in the facts. Where's all this artillery coming from? What's the sense behind this? A lot of people say it's the COVID shot that's driving people crazy. We have witnessed, man, in this month, man, a situation in Buffalo, a situation in Texas, but it's not the first time, it won't be the last time. We're here, man, our best protection, man, is amongst each other, the shelter of our life. We form a family, man, that is unique in all the world. Because who you know, man, had the chutzpah to come up before the world and manifest that we are gods on earth. None. But the minute we did, you had a whole lot of opposition. You got opposition now from some that's been here 25, 30, 40 years. As if, man, that we're not intelligent enough to see how you're backbiting, how you're doing everything you can to disrupt the good progress that we are making. You know, some of us that talking about, well, why don't they do something to improve the conditions of the school? Hell, who has been around the school lately to see how it has improved? It's a whole lot different in 2022 than it did in 2020. But that was not by the effort, it didn't happen by osmosis. Brothers came together and made it happen. Through the sweat of their brow, through writing, through all the things we could do. But yet and still, man, we know that we do not stand alone. We are a nation of men. And you will see that, man, coming show and prove weekend. You will see, man, the streets will be packed. The streets will be packed. You know, right now it seems that we're out of doors. Nobody, no room for the widow's son. Man, let me tell you something, man. Listen, this is beautiful. This day was intended to be because of the last couple of months, man, we have been outdoors. You know what I'm saying? But we have come together regardless of what. Because we understand the importance, man, of making sure our nation survives the hell, the doom, and the destruction that's coming on this land. You know? We've got to, man, get out of Twitter. We got to get off of social media. We got to pursue other avenues, man, to increase our intelligence and our ability. Because you can talk a good game, but if you don't know how to do something, what good are you? If you're jobless, if you're homeless, come to the school desk. I guarantee you there will be somebody there that can give you a sense of direction of how you can get off the street. If you have problems with drugs and alcohol, we got that for you too. You can come to law school because we're giving you, man, our actual experience. Wisdom is the realm of experience. We're not sitting up here, man, like we just came out the sky yesterday. I have spoken parliaments, man, for over 40 years. And I've seen the progress. I've seen, man, how just a little bit of encouragement from myself and from other guards here, man, has turned their life around. The silence sometimes can be shattering, but the silence indicates to me, man, that we still have a way to go. I said this morning, man, that we have yet to teach even 5% of this planet.
Peace, Almighty.
We're a young nation, and we have a lot to do. And we look towards ourselves to get it done. Don't be afraid or have any hesitation, man, or add on to Mecca. Because Mecca is the rule of our civilization. You know, you may venture forth in other lands, other states, where you will find nothing like here in Mecca, man. So it's history and the legacy of some of us, man, here. Because I want to tell you something, man. You know, when we leave, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? I am just grateful, man, that I have survived whatever it is that's out here that's taking our brothers out and sisters. You know, we had an event a couple of weeks ago at the school, man. I ain't seen so many cane and bent over brothers in all my life. We're a strong nation, but it starts within. It's